Dr. Larry Nassar will almost certainly die in prison. But his victims say he's not the only one to blame for the systematic sexual abuse of young athletes in his care.
To MSU, USAG, and whoever else is responsible for creating an environment in which this monster had unsupervised, uninterrupted, unprecedented access to hundreds of victims, you should have prevented this.
Michigan State University and USA Gymnastics employed the serial child molester for 2 decades.
And by standing by and sweeping it under the rug, you are just as disgusting.
The NCAA is now investigating Michigan State for its role in the scandal. The university conducted an investigation in 2014 and temporarily suspended Nassar. But he was ultimately cleared and able to return to his role, seeing and preying upon young patients.
My last treatment was in August 2016. A week later, he was let go by MSU. I'm possibly the last child he will ever assault.
MSU says no school official believed Nassar committed abuse until media reports emerged 2 years later, in 2016. They say allegations of a cover-up are simply false.
The disturbing truth is, you could have been stopped back in 1997.
Survivor Larissa Boyce says when she told MSU head gymnastics coach Kathy Klages of her abuse in 1997, she was not believed.
It sounds eerily familiar to what every single woman was told all the way back to 1997. We were all wrong. We were all just confused.
Coach Klages retired in February. Michigan State President Luana Simon is now facing mounting pressure to follow her out the door.
Is this the right way to handle disclosures of abuse on MSU's campus?
The Michigan State faculty is calling for an emergency vote of no confidence, yet the university board remains supportive. Here's trustee Joel Ferguson on a local radio show on Monday.
We were going to support her staying as a president because there's so many more things going at the university than just this Nassar thing.
Just this Nassar thing. Ferguson has since issued an apology, but this Nassar thing is much bigger than MSU now.
He molested my friends and my teammates. How could you?
USA Gymnastics says it first received similar reports of Nassar's abuse in 2015, but he was not fired until 6 weeks later. According to an attorney for 107 of Nassar's victims, USA Gymnastics did not notify Michigan State about any issues with the doctor. The group says claims they covered up the investigation are baseless, adding, "We are sorry that any athlete has been harmed during her or his gymnastics career."